Good morning, you beautiful people. That sun's like a freaking rave. Maybe if I'll turn it this way just a smidge. I don't know, you guys just gotta deal with that. I didn't film for a while because of the sun, but I mean, I don't know, we might be good. But yeah, I just finished building on the barn and driving to town, and I'm gonna get hopefully some cuddles for my lady, eat some dinner, hang out with Danielle for a little bit and stuff, pick up some materials, come back, build, just keep on trucking, you know. But I'm pretty excited for the new year. As you guys know, I said the other day, had a lot of goals and dreams and aspirations and New Year resolutions and all that type of stuff. I'm truly excited. I don't know. I hope everything I do and the way I act and all of that comes off correctly. Some people have the assumption that I'm trying to like overcompensate because I'm sad or stuff like that. I'm genuinely happy. I feel like I'm in a really, really good place in my life. I feel like I don't know. I just feel like I'm in a good place. And there's a cat. All right, just making sure it wasn't gonna run out. But I feel like I'm in a really good place. And like in the live chat, that was a fun live chat on Christmas. All right, Van, come on. It's a small little bridge. We both can't fit. But I had an absolute blast. Went live for 2 hours. It's the longest I've gone live on the Crockers, and I don't know how long. I don't know if I've ever gone live for 2 hours on there. I'm not really sure, to be honest, but I had an absolute blast. It was fun, and a lot of y'all jumped in, which I was very surprised for Christmas. It feels good to know that, you know, however many people were in there, I don't remember off the top of my head, that everyone there had somebody. We all talked to each other in there. You know, you guys were asking questions, and we were just talking about everything. And I don't know, it felt really good to jump on that. Danielle and I didn't get to spend Christmas together. You know, she had to work before Christmas and Christmas, and so unfortunately this was her holiday this year, but you know, had Thanksgiving off and stuff. To be able to work out there at the property felt really good on Christmas. It was a nice present to myself, a nice present to hang out with the animals. I busted the ponds and stuff. I could go into detail on the that video. I had a lot of people getting upset saying that I can't believe you didn't, you know, put fresh water for them and this and that. You know, get your animals. Hey, think what you want. I'm the one living life. The animals are nice and healthy and happy, and I don't need to explain every detail, everything I do. Just know every day they get fresh water, they get food, plenty of food, and we take care of them the best we absolutely possibly can. And I think the majority of y'all get it, but for those that don't, hey, I don't know what to tell you. But I don't know. There's a lot that I'm very, very excited for this next year. There's stuff that I want to tell y'all. I just have to wait a little bit longer before I can tell y'all. I feel like some things just have to wait just a smidge more. The barn build is going well. It's pretty awesome seeing it all that come together and just realize, like, holy cow. Literally, these two hands and only these two hands have built this entire thing. And I actually came across a guy on Christmas. I went to the gas station and had to get some gas and stuff. That's why you go to the gas station. But he came out and he was eating a corn dog. And you could tell he was kind of walking with like an attitude. Not a bad attitude or anything, but I kind of just like looked at him. Sorry, bumpy roads. Kind of just looked at him and kind of just smiled, like he just came out eating a corn dog, walking to this truck. And he's like, man, this is the only place open on Christmas. This is the only place to get food. He was in between, man, that sun. He was in between visiting his families and different sides of the family and stuff. And then I stopped there and eat. So I talked to him for a second. And I don't remember what brought it up, but he has a construction business and he doesn't live far from us. And I was like, you do drywall? And he's like, I do everything on the house. So I was like, I need your information. So I got his information. And, I asked y'all a couple of videos ago if we should hire out the whole house, get it done, this and that. I don't want to hire out the whole house. But I don't mind getting help with drywall. But I can't just ask random people to come help me with drywall because you have to have knowledge in drywall. You have to be able to do it good or you can tell. And I know that because I've done drywall and I'm not good at it and you can tell. So I was talking to him and I was like, yeah, as of right now, I'm building a pole barn. He's like, oh, cool. Who'd you get to do it? I said, no, I'm doing it by myself. He said, by yourself? And I said, yeah, it's, kind of just said real quick, just for my animals, pole barn, whatever. He was just like, he couldn't believe that I was building a pole barn by myself. And I took that as a compliment. I took that as, heck yeah, like, I felt pumped that a dude that owns his own construction company found out that I was building a pole barn by myself and was like, dude, you're crazy doing it by yourself. So, there's a lot of comments out there saying, oh, you never finished a project, or oh, won't be right, or this and that. I don't care about the bad comments. The thing that's cool is I'm getting props from a dude that has a construction business that does this type of stuff. Maybe not specifically pole barns, but he knows enough about it. He's talking to me about a metal guy, metal siding and stuff, so he knows somewhat about it. And he kind of gave me that, like, you're crazy. But that's like props in this type of world, that when someone's doing something that you know that you wouldn't want to do, or that you haven't done yourself, you're just like, crazy. So that felt really good. That felt pretty awesome to kind of, have that from a complete stranger that doesn't know anything about me, doesn't know my past, doesn't know my present, doesn't know my future. And for him to say that, I don't know, it just felt good. So I was working on it today, and I just went into it with a great attitude, and very little have I had kind of a rough attitude with this pole barn so far, and that's mainly just weather. When I first started, I wish I was already done with it, but my goal was to finish it a lot sooner. I didn't expect it to rain as much as it rained when I first started doing it. Then I had to let everything dry before I could even do anything. And then all this cold weather hit, and the snow and the ice and all that, so I kind of had to let that pass. So the weather's really pushed me back, but that's the only thing I can complain about. I've actually very much so enjoyed, I'm sorry moving the camera a lot, this camera holders, it's about had it. I need to buy a new camera holder and a new tripod. My tripod for my good camera, garbage, straight garbage now. But I've been very excited building the pole barn and stuff. The main thing, moving the animals over. That's gonna be such an awesome feeling. I'm just extremely excited to move them over. If they could communicate with me and they knew this was happening, they would be extremely excited. Danielle's excited to move them over. They're going to be very close to the tiny house, or at least a lot closer compared to what they're at now. And I'm very excited that I'm doing it, again, by myself. And that's my choice. No one is making me do it by myself. No one I've had a lot of people say that they would like to help. Danielle wanted to help me. And I just told her, I said, I love you, but no. I don't want your help in the nicest possible way. This is something for me to do as a personal challenge, and I want to build a pole barn by myself, and when it's done, I can look at it and know that I did it, start to finish. I'm very excited about that, and I'm sure when it's done, Danielle will be able to look at it, be very proud of me, and that's going to be an amazing feeling. So, you know, I to all the people out there that has offered to help and, you know, have been very, very nice. All the cows came running. I wonder if they thought, that's funny. You probably won't be able to see them, but if a whole bunch of cows came running this way, they probably, I guess, my truck looks like whoever the owner is of those cows. But I don't know. I'm just very excited, and there's a lot of things, again, like I said, that I have planned, and I've been talking with Danielle and, you know, Brandon, Matt Payne, Oklahoma Adrenaline Life. There's a lot of stuff that I want to do that I'm very excited about. I would love to do more collabs this year, or this next year, 2023, with people. And I don't care what size channel you have. I don't care if you got 1 subscriber, you just started, or you got 1 million. I care more about who you are. Just throwing this out there, if you're watching Cold Beer, you know, I'm always down to go to Texas and help you on any project. I've told him that, and I understand on his end where he's done everything on his own. You know, him and Miss Cold Beer and his buddy, they've, you know, all worked on the project and stuff. Sometimes it's easier just to go and do stuff and not have to worry about, you know, more guests and stuff like that. But I would have a blast going down there and doing stuff with Cold Beer Ranch, and even just checking out Cold Beer Ranch. You know, I was in the live chat, I was talking to Grumpy Grandpa and Lone Cowboy, and you know, a lot of y'all that watch this were in that live chat. I would love to do a podcast. I don't know if he calls it that or not. I guess it may be like a live show, or I don't know what Grumpy calls it, but you know, jump on the Grumpy Grandpa show, get on that, do a podcast with Lone Cowboy, do some live chats with some of y'all. I would love to do, you know, get on StreamYard and do live chats, but I have to do that with really good service, and lately my service at the property's been terrible, and I don't know if that was just, maybe I'm at the end of, I don't know when we got this plan or anything, when we got the new number and all that. Maybe we're close to the end of the month, the cycle, and oh man, that scared me. These black dogs hang out on the side of the road, and they crouch down when you come up, they come running. Oh, I hate that. But the service been slow, so, and we don't have like real true internet, so I can't get on my laptop and do StreamYard, and it's too hard on a phone. So, but I would love to hopefully figure some stuff out. Hopefully this next year, which supposedly it's supposed to, Starlink. I have Starlink. Hopefully it's supposed to actually start having service. We got the RV version, and it just never worked out there. But maybe it'll start working this year. I know they've been launching satellites. I want to do a lot of stuff with a lot of people, and I don't know. I just think it would be fun. I think for a while, just to be brutally honest, I had to get in the mindset of I'm focusing on myself and myself only. Nothing against anybody, nothing, no hatred or nothing like that, but I didn't have time for anyone else. I wasn't gonna make time for anyone else. And I mean that in the nicest way, because I needed to focus, and I needed to do stuff, and I needed to try to figure out my own life. And I feel like I'm at a spot now where I can get back to giving back, and and hanging out and doing stuff with people. And luckily, the channels, you know, are at a decent spot. The Crockers is about to hit 300,000, which freaking blows my mind. So if I could help, I call them younger channels, I guess. I don't like to say like a new channel or a small channel. I just call them younger just because they haven't been around that long. But a bunch of younger channels out there, maybe, you know, I get emails all the time and messages and all sorts of stuff. Or if I run into somebody, they're always asking, like, how do they build their channel? How do they film better? How do they do stuff on their phone? Whatever it may be. I want to be able to help people. I've really been trying to figure out how to dial in a workshop that we could all meet up somewhere and learn how to, or I could teach y'all how to do YouTube, how to start a channel, how to do video work, how to anything from how do you even use your phone to film to how do you color correct and do cinematic stuff, how do you make it look like a movie, whatever it may be. If there's knowledge in my head, I would love to share it. And at least for a while, like the first one I do that's actually like in person and not just like video tutorials, I'm not going to charge. I don't want to charge. I don't ever want to charge. But if it's a thing where it's a lot and it takes a lot out of me and I really got to spend a lot of time preparing for it and that type of stuff, then I will have to charge somewhat. But I'm not going to try to do anything over the top. I'm not going to try to rip people off. I want to make it budget friendly to everybody, because I believe everybody has an or should have an opportunity. There's a lot of stuff that I want to do. I want to buy cameras and help young YouTube channels take off. Sometimes I watch some channels and I see stuff to where I'm like, what is this? Is this a little car or a buggy? What the? That's a tiny little car. I don't know if y'all can see that. Oh, it's a little bitty. Look like a little Zuzu or something. I don't know. It's tiny. But I watch some channels and I'm like, man, the content's there. These people are funny. You know, they're keeping my attention, but whatever camera they're using is garbage. And I'm not trying to bash them, and I'm never going to tell them that. But it's hard to watch when someone has terrible quality. It's just the reality of things. If you start watching a channel, you turn it on, you've never watched them before, and the audio's bad or the video's real not great, you're probably not going to invest a lot of time into it. And that's holding people back, and it makes me feel bad because I'm like, oh, I would love to just give you a camera and watch you just take off and just blow up. But when you give someone a camera, they're going to have, unless it's a GoPro, they're going to have a computer to edit on. And it can't be a cheap computer. It's got to be a pretty good computer to edit. So there's a lot of stuff that I want to do and help people. It's just sometimes I don't know how. So to start, I want to be able to, you know, have these classes that I can show people stuff. And I think it's going to have to be at a hotel. And I think we're going to have to get like a room. Well, everyone gets their own room. That's not what I mean. But like a conference room. But that costs money. So I will have to eat that money and do it, because I don't know how else to get a space that we all can meet up at, but also for people that maybe want to come out of town and have a hotel to stay at. I don't really know how to pull it off. I can't afford to spend hundreds of dollars each time we do it. Yes, I would love to, but that money can go towards something for our animals or at the property or, you know, whatever. So that would be the only reason why I would even charge, if I had to charge. But the first one I'm going to try to do and for free, and I'll just, whatever, I'll figure it out. whatever the cost is, I'll take that. Not hotel rooms or nothing like that, but if we need a conference room or something. But I'm gonna see if I can't pull some strings with some stuff and figure some stuff out, because I truly want to give back, and I want to do stuff and help you guys and be a part of y'all's journey. A lot of y'all have been a part of my journey, even if it's just watching or whatever. I want to be able to I want to be a part of y'all's journey, and I feel like I'm in a position where luckily I have the knowledge of YouTube, what works, what doesn't work. I'm not an expert and I don't know it all, but I know enough to help younger channels. I would like to go help some of y'all with projects or clearing land if y'all bought new property or whatever it may be. It just has to be local. I can't be gone for a long time. So there's a lot of things that hold me back from doing as much as I want, but we can figure it out. We can do something. So, and we want to do, the next Shoot Dang Fest. We want to do something fun and crazy and do it different. And if we do stuff like the way Danielle and I are thinking, it's going to be crazy. It's going to be a hell of a party. It's going to be fun. It's going to be something different, something that I personally haven't seen any other YouTubers doing. And I think that would be such a cool thing to do. So, not right this second, but I'm going to end up creating an email address. That way, with stuff like this, that if y'all want to reach out, it's easier to reach out and get a hold of me, because the Crocker Homestead email, it's got a lot of spam. It's got a lot of junk email, and I would just use that email for whatever. If I went to Best Buy and I had to buy something, like, what's your email? I'm like, oh, here's this. Oh, signing up for something free, need email. Oh, just use this. So it's really hard to get communication. For y'all to get communication with me, I can't get my number out to everybody. I can't check all my Facebook messages. A lot of them just get stuck in like a spam folder, and I can't even click on them. I'll get a message saying, hey, so-and-so messaged you. And I can see a little bit of it on my phone, what you're saying. I click on it, won't even go to the message. It just goes to my messages, but it's not in there. I can't find my spam. Actually, I found my spam, but there's supposed to be like a request message section, and I can't even get to that. Again, I can't do it on my laptop. I do it on my phone. So I'm trying to come up with ways that's easier. I don't know. I'm just going to try to do as much as I can to give back and do what I can. And 2023 is going to be huge. It's going to be big. I'm going to bust my butt. This morning, I pulled out that yoga mat I bought. I pulled out the resistant band I bought. And I didn't go hard on it. I just kind of stretched for a little while. I did a couple little workout things because I'm just preparing myself and getting warmed up. Because January 1st, I'm hitting it. But I'm getting a little pre-game right now, and I want this next year to be a year that blows me away. I'm not trying to impress anyone else with it. I'm trying to impress myself. And every year that I've done YouTube, it's gotten bigger and better, and I want to keep that going. I know at some point there will be a point where probably won't be able to, but if you really think about it, there's people out there that have millions upon millions of subscribers and views. I'm still way down here, so there's a lot of room to improve. So I'm just going to keep busting my butt, do what I can, and I'm excited. I'm just very, very excited for everything. I hope you guys are excited. I hope you guys are ready for this new year. Again, I hope you guys are making some goals, some dreams. I hope you're figuring out a plan to make it happen. Even if it's a longer goal than could happen in a year, just start now. Even if you don't have the money to buy land, start looking for land. If you don't have the know-how or tools to build a house, hey, start buying one tool at a time. Just inch your way forward instead of staying stagnant. And I'm a big believer in that. Even a little bit of progress is better than no progress. So hopefully you guys had an awesome day. I'm getting here into town, and gotta get all the stuff I need and hang out with Danielle for a while, get back out to the ranch, do my thing. But appreciate you guys. I love you guys, and y'all support truly means the world to me, and I literally couldn't be doing what I'm doing without you guys. So I hope y'all never forget that, and I will never forget it, that I truly appreciate you guys. And if you made it this far, 25 minutes in of some crazy talk, comment down below. I don't know. I was gonna grab something and try to say, but I need to look at traffic here. Just comment down below. 2023 is the year. Let's do this.